If you have to explain permaculture to kids, what would you say?
Permaculture is not so much a set of methods as, strictly speaking, it's teaching yourself how to look at situations through a different lens, how to assess almost any situation and figure out what needs to be done to increase the efficiency of that place, to minimize the amount of labor that you normally have to do, and to find a way to get maximum output with minimum input, and to keep it all self-sustaining and regenerative. In other words, your system should keep growing in abundance, not decreasing. Rosie likes to say that the most radical political act you can do today is simply grow your own food. Okay? Because that takes you independent of so many economic and political factors. If you grow your own food, you're not dependent on government machinery to say create markets, create trade policies, to attract farmers, you're not reliant on the government to say provide water for you. If you're eating your own food, then very often half the health issues of people today are directly related to the kind and quality of food that they get. Now, one of the problems that large operations cause is that they produce food in enormous quantities, and with that economy of scale they can sell it at very, very low prices and still make a profit. But if you are growing the same product, working physically to grow it, it doesn't make any sense for you to sell this many kilos of corn at that kind of price. That would be insane. So unless, like I said, we as a society start thinking in terms of what it takes to produce food, what it takes to grow food, how much effort is involved, and what the difference is between what I would call real food and the processed products that come out of what the corporations do. Unless you realize how different that is for you, health-wise and nutrition-wise. Okay, if you're not going to, you're going to keep going, oh no, that is cheaper, let's buy that. So this person, I know he or she may have spent months working in the field, like, that person over there that you see bending over further down. She's going to spend the entire day like that, and she's going to do that for days and days. Okay. Now if she has to sell one whole sack of rice at €1, how does this kind of labor make sense? So I suppose there's a social responsibility on our part to start looking at where our food comes from,